But here's the kicker. Advocacy is not just for kids or young adults or anyone that has a disability. It's for everyone. Hey, it is your friend Katie Fortune with Motivation Moment, and I'm here today to talk to you about advocacy. Now, advocacy is a word that we hear a lot in the different ability community or disability community. But here's the kicker. Advocacy is not just for kids or young adults or anyone that has a disability. It's for everyone. And that's why I love the topic of advocacy so much. Now, I advocated for myself so much when I was a kid, when I was in college, and still to this day. And that's why it's really important to me to talk to you about it today. What is advocacy? The dictionary says that it is, I'm going to read it, hold please, public support for or recommendation of a particular cause or policy. Blech. Okay, let's talk about what Katie believes advocacy is, because that's not helping me, okay? To me, advocacy is about knowing who you are and standing up for yourself and what you need. And that goes for kids that have a disability or teens or adults. And that goes for any kid or adult or teen that doesn't have a disability or a different ability. And again, we hear advocacy all the time in the different ability world. And that is amazing. And we need to keep talking about it. But if you or your child or anyone you know that doesn't have a disability, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't learn and teach and grow and know how to advocate for yourself. So there are so many steps, so many different things you can do, but my favorite things to talk about and something that's super important to me in advocating is number one, you need to learn about yourself. You need to learn and know what are the things that you need. And also, on the same topic of that, I guess, what are your boundaries? That's a big one. And no one ever really talks about that. But maybe there's something that you're like, no, morally, I'm not going to do this, or I don't feel comfortable doing that. And that is great. You are advocating for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. And that is truly, to me, what advocating is. But before you can start throwing all the words and everything, you need to learn about you. And if you're advocating for someone else, more power to you. You are amazing. I love everyone that is out there advocating for others. That is, that just makes my heart so happy. And because if it wasn't for my mom specifically and my dad, I wouldn't be where I am today. Because my mom so strongly advocated for me in the school system. It taught me how to advocate for myself when I watched her. I watched her fight for me. Now, on the flip side, at home, my mom and dad were always supporting me, always lifting me up, always telling me, Katie, you can do anything in the world. You got to work really hard, have a lot of determination, and never give up. So they were teaching me advocacy all along the way. And I appreciate that. And I really wouldn't be where I am today without them. So for anyone that is trying to advocate for themselves, I'm here for you. Keep going and don't give up. If it's something that means so much to you, you got to keep going and don't give up on it, okay? If you feel like something's off and you need more help or whatever that looks like, don't give up. No is not always a no forever. You know how many no's I get every day in my life? 1 million. And I don't let that stop me. Let me tell you. So if it's something that's so passionate and so important to you, keep learning about yourself. Keep pushing yourself to know, why is this so important to me? Why do I want to do this? Why does this feel wrong? And why should it be a different way? Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep advocating and standing up for yourself. And for anyone that's out there advocating for others, thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You have no idea how much that person needs you. And anything you do, even if it's very, very minimal, thank you for advocating and standing up for that other person. it will mean the world to them. It probably already does. But in the long run, it could change their life for the better. I'll have more on advocacy, and I have so much more coming your way. Thank you for listening today. And as always, less hate, let's go motivate. And if you need help and you are struggling and you feel like something is off or wrong, find someone you can trust. Talk to them. Open up to them. And you may find yourself someone that's going to help advocate for you. Have a great day. See you next time. Okay, I'm so terrible. I kept looking over here because it's really pretty and snowing out right now. So I'm just like, oh gosh, it's really pretty. Super distracting. I apologize. I hope that video was good for you because it's beautifully snowing outside right now in Wisconsin. So #, I'm distracted.